Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. The SNP is now so toxic and debased and divorced from reality that even its own supporters are rejecting it and walking away in droves. One of them is a man called Jonathan McColl. He is a West Dunbartonshire councillor. At one point, he actually was the council leader, but that was then and this is now. And he's so scunnered by the decisions and the claims and the actions of the leadership of the party, he says it's not a party he recognises anymore. And so he's leaving. He's quitting the party. And he will sit still on the council, but as an independent. I say, well done, Mr. McColl. It's never too late. You can always join the rest of us in seeing what the party's like. So welcome to the side of the angels. It's taken him a while, he says, but the decisions made are not good decisions. He doesn't like the direction of travel. And he's saying little things, like, for example, the winter heating plan and that goes against and actually harms his constituents. He's very unhappy with the fact that they booted out Nicola Sturgeon to put in Humza Yousaf. He was very unhappy with the way Humza Yousaf ran the party. He's very unhappy at the way the party seems to be all pro-Gaza all the time. He says there's far too many problems in Scotland for Scotland to be worrying about other countries. And is he bang on right about that one? Membership of the party, of course, has plummeted for years. We know this. They won't release the numbers. We got the last release where they said, oh, we have 170,000. Turned out that wasn't the case. And then they revised it down to 105,000. Then it turned out it was 70,000. Well, I can guarantee it isn't 70,000 now. We know people are leaving. People are constantly saying they're leaving. And here's another one as another example. When you're losing 30, 40,000 people, that's a lot of money every month. There's no corporate sponsorship. Nobody wants to be with them. They're seen now as toxic, as dangerous. But worst of all, for the SNP, they're seen as losers. The massive routing they got at the general election is just the first of many. They lost 15 by-elections on the trot before finally managing to win one, admittedly in a very strong area, but they still had a reduced majority. And you've got the council elections next year. And then, of course, also you have in 2026 the Holyrood elections. And it's going to be absolutely vicious for them, especially if Reform pick up and do their thing. I mean, there's no reason why that won't happen. There'll be a lot more fresh new faces in Parliament. Hopefully some familiar ones. But he said that, and to quote, I'm just going to show you here, he said on August the 19th, so just 2 days ago, he says, I tendered my resignation from the Scottish National Party. I have been at odds with numerous decisions taken at upper levels of the party over the past few years, some intentional policy decisions and some unfortunate missteps. He says, while I still fully support the stated aims and objectives and will continue to be an outspoken advocate and campaigner for Scottish independence, the stress I live with on a daily basis as the public face of the party is having a detrimental impact to my health. And that's it. He's saying being in the SNP is harming his health. I can believe that. It's harming everybody's health, isn't it? Everybody's health, is being harmed while the SNP are in power. He's just joined us in realising it. Taken him long enough, 26 years. Well done. Got there in the end, son. Thank you very much. Goodbye.